All right. I think we're live. Oh, I hope so. All right. All right. All right. It looks to me we're live. I'm pretty sure we're live because I tried to. It looks to me we're live. I'm pretty sure we're live because I tried to. I tried to start the stream, but I tried to start the stream, but I tried to start the sorry, you might hear the echo. You sorry if you just heard like if you just heard that echo in the background, it's because I had the stream playing on my phone to see if I could hear myself. So if you heard echo in my but I tried to start the stream, but like the broadcasting stopped. But now I'm pretty sure it's up and running. I tried to start the stream. It looks like it's up and running and fine now. You know, we had some technical difficulties at first, but everything's good now. You know, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. And we're back playing some more GTA Live. I was gonna play Madden, but I don't know. I like GTA. You know, I like playing GTA. There's been some rumors lately that there might be another GTA 6 delay. I was gonna make a video talking about, but I want to wait until like cause it's not confirmed, it's just a rumor. So I want to wait until like it's like been confirmed. But I want to wait until it's like been confirmed. Like if they confirm it and said it's delayed again, then I will make a video on it. But I want to wait until like it was confirmed before I make a video on it. And I don't. I think it's just a rumor. I think it's just like a rumor right now. Because I swear to God, if they delay it, I'm gonna be so mad. I was already pretty mad when they delayed it the third time. When they delayed it back in November, they delayed it to November next year or this year. But yeah. But yeah, so I was gonna play Madden, but I don't know. I just felt like playing GTA again because I just felt like taking out some aggression, taking my anger out on GTA people in GTA. And yes, maybe I'll play Madden next stream. I do love Madden. I do. That's like one of my favorite games. But I don't know. I just feel like playing GTA again. I don't know why. I just feel like playing GTA again. Yeah, as I said, to take out my aggression. Because I do like Madden. Madden's probably one of my favorite games. But yeah, as I said, I just feel like playing GTA again. I want to take out some aggression. I just feel like taking out some aggression. Sometimes I got some built-up aggression that I need to take out. I need to take out my aggression. So we're playing GTA. So that way I can do that. I'm going in circles, Jesus. I'm going back up to where I'm going. I'm literally going back up to where I just was. Jesus, man.
Jeez.
I know I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, maybe. No, I kind of am, but yeah, I hope you all having a good night. Yeah, I hope you enjoy this stream. Sit back and relax and enjoy the stream. But yeah, school was all right. Teo. I don't know why I'm talking. Why am I talking about school, you guys? Yeah, let me not talk about it. But it was alright. I don't know, you guys, I don't know why I'm, like, you guys aren't my parents. I don't know, like, why I'm talking about, I'm like, school was alright. It was fine. It was whatever. It was alright. It wasn't bad. It was okay. It was okay. It was fine. It was fine. It wasn't that bad.
Something don't feel too good.
Yeah, today wasn't that bad. There's kind of some people at school that are just annoying. Feel like all the females. I don't mean to be like sexist. Well, I kind of do a little bit, maybe a little bit. I do a little bit, maybe just a little bit, maybe a little bit, not too much. But like the fucking. I mean, most men, like for the dudes that are watching my videos, you'll know I'm pretty sure you can relate to this. You'll know what I'm talking about. Females are so fucking annoying. Like all the fucking girls at my school are just so annoying. Like they're just so annoying. All these damn females at my school are just. But yeah, they're kind of thick. They're not like. There's maybe like one or two that's like actually like somewhat attractive, but even them aren't. They're there's a couple of them that are maybe like six or 7s on a good day. Because I mean, because some of them, kind of thick, they got, a couple of them, they're kind of thick, if you know what I mean. But those ones are, just because you fit doesn't mean you're attractive. I guess, I don't know, just because you got a fat ass doesn't mean you're attractive face-wise. But yeah, so some that are like that are that. But yeah, so like, but most of them aren't. There's a couple of that are like somewhat attractive. But even then, they're maybe like 6 or 7. I know you guys might be thinking 6, 7, but most of them are not attractive, and they're annoying. Like they're not attractive, right? And they're annoying. They're not attractive. They're kind of some of them are kind of. There's some that are, as I said, there's some that are like okay looking, and then there's others that are just really fucking ugly. There's some but then they're fucking annoying. All they do is talk. They don't know how to shut their fucking mouths. It's fucking, these bitches, they're just annoying. These bitches are just annoying. So, there's this one that just, like, doesn't know how to mind her fucking business, like, she's like inserts herself into conversations. And like no one was talking to her, and she's like inserts herself in the conversations, and then she wondered what, and she almost got into a fight with this other girl yesterday because of it. I don't know why. I shouldn't be talking. Because the people from my school do be watching this shit, so I shouldn't be talking about it. Not them. No, because I don't think any of the females watch my videos. I mean, like a couple of my friends and a couple of teachers watch my videos. None of the females really do.
Start your piece of crap.
Because they're fucking bitches. They don't. They're like, oh, no one wants to watch your fucking videos. No. Actually, there was this one girl that I think was watching my videos at one point. Or this was one girl that, like, checked out a few of my videos. And she's, like, one of the ones that, like, aren't too bad. But she watched a couple of my food reviews, but she's not like someone that like frequently watches. She's checked out a couple videos. But anyway, so the females are annoying. They don't know how to mind their business. I mean, there's one particular that really doesn't know how to mind her business. Just females in general, like, in this particular one is really annoying, but not just her. Like, I mean, she's pretty annoying, but females in general are just annoying. They're all fucking annoying. All they do is just whine and complain. That's all they do is whine and complain and bitch and like, and they're just fucking annoying. And these bitches are just annoying. Like, there's nothing really good about them. Like, I mean, there's only like one good thing about them if you really think about it. And there's some at my school that don't even have that. There's like 2 that are like that kind of do, but just annoying. It's annoying. That's why like staying a virgin ain't even a bad thing, because all these bitches are gonna cause these headaches. And I mean, I know I should really use the term bitch, but to be honest, like, I know it's not a good word to use, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll say what the fuck I want. I'm not gonna say anything like super crazy, but I'm gonna say what I want to like a certain extent, if you know what I mean. I'm not gonna say like the N word or like, like really like fucked up like racist shit. I'm not gonna say anything like that. But I'm not someone that like is like politically correct. I'll say what the fuck I want to a certain extent. So fuck it. These bitches and these hoes are annoying, and all they're gonna do is give you headaches. Blow up that taco truck. All they're gonna do is Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I guess it is Taco Tuesday, so that's why I blew up the taco. I mean, I should have done something. Anyway, yeah, like, I'm not gonna make any black jokes. I'm not, or am, no, I'm not, I'm good. I don't want to do that. Well, like I kind of, not on here. I'm not making. I kind of do because I have some black friends, and sometimes like we do like we joke around with each other. We do like they'll say it. They'll say like white jokes back, but like I'll sometimes maybe say like a black joke or two to a couple of my black friends. Not nothing too bad, just like making some black jokes, and they'll say white jokes back. So it's even. It's even, so it's equally racist, if you know what I mean. Like, it's equally racist because I make black jokes, they make white jokes. We're friends, so we can, if you're good friends with someone that's like black, or like a different race than you are, like or like then you'll have, if you're really good friends with them, then you'll be able to get away with them. If it's someone that you just meant, then yeah, I don't recommend it because someone you don't really know, you shouldn't be saying that shit to. But someone that you've known for like a while, someone that you're like really good friends with that's black, then yes, I think you'll be able to get away with you'll be able to get away with making those types of jokes if you're really good friends with them. But you gotta really know the guy. You gotta really know the guy. You gotta like really know them, really know them, really like be good friends with them. So like some black kids, black friends of mine in my school, I've been friends with, for a while. I've been friends with for like, years, for a good, or like since some of them since I started the school, since I started school. So, well, I guess that was like a few years ago. But also same school that I went to for like, they also have elementary. I didn't go there the school I'm at now. I started when I was like 7th grade because it's like. The school it's like K to 12, so it's not it's great. It's confusing, but like there's like a high school that the elementary's downstairs, the high school's upstairs, and so I was like 7th grade when I first came to school. Now I'm in 11th, but anyway, so about four years I've been at the school for, going on 5 actually, and so some of the black friends of mine, I have white friends too. I have both, but I'm saying like.
No fucking sense.
Like I can't. I'm not I'm definitely not racist. Like you can call me like a lot of things, but like you can't call me racist. Some people kind of have because of like the black because like the black. I don't know why I don't know why I'm exposing myself. I'm like no. Oh yeah, make it a valid point though. Like if you're really good friends with a black person, you get away with it. So some other people that like overheard, like if I make a black joke to a black friend of mine. And like a teacher or someone like overhears it, then they're gonna think I'm racist. But so they might accuse me of being racist. But I'm like, nah, I'm not. Like I'm not racist.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, I'm not racist. And the black friends I say it to know I'm not racist. Because obviously, if I wouldn't be racist, I wouldn't be talking to them. Like if I was racist, I wouldn't be talking to them at all, and I'll be calling them like much worse names. So I can't be racist. Because every school I've been to. I've always had black friends. Even there's this one school when I was in elementary school. When I was in elementary school at a different school, I remember like at one time there was only like one black kid. There's only like 1 or 2 black kids in my school, and literally, I was friends with them. There's literally only one black kid in my now. With the school I go to now, there's kind of a lot. But at the time when I was in like first, second, third grade, I was at a school where there's literally only one black kid in the school, but I was still like friends with, and so one black kid in the school, but yet I was friends with that one black kid. It just was. And it's not like I don't go out of my way to like purposely become friends with them because they're black. It just happens that way. I just get along. I get along with the black kids. That's important. So like, it's not. Don't be like segregate. Like so some back in the day, everyone was segregated. The white kids only play with the white kids, and the black kids only play with the black kids. And and that's how it was back in the 50s and 60s. But obviously now it's different. Now different races collide. Because you gotta know to one thing you gotta teach your kids. It's important. You gotta teach your kids to play with everyone. Don't just play with the white kids, or don't just play with the black kids if you're black. Like if you're white, don't just play with the white kids, and if you're black, don't just play with the black kids. Play with everyone, and that's one thing that for anyone that has, that's the one thing that you gotta teach that like parents need to teach their kids, unless they're racist. Yeah, unless they're racist. If they're racist, then most likely they're probably not going to teach their kids. But if they're not racist, then that's like important. It's important to teach your kids that, to play with everyone. Don't just play with the white kids. And if you're black, don't just play with the black kids, and so on. If you're Spanish or Mexican, don't just play with don't just play with the kids that are the same race as you. Play with all different kids. Because it's like, yeah, I think you guys know I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I mean it's pretty obvious what I'm trying. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, don't. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't be racist. Hang out, with, people that are, don't just, yeah. So you definitely got to teach your kids that, don't just, play with the white kids if you're white, and don't just play with the black kids if you're black. Play with, all different, don't be yeah. Play with all different kids, all different, be friends with all different, types of people. Not. Maybe there might be certain people that you probably want to avoid, but race-wise, we're talking about race, then yeah, play with, be friends with people that are, all, that are, that are, kids. I mean, if you're a kid, then hang out with kids. Like, you gotta, like, people that have kids, you gotta teach your kids to hang out with people that are different races than them. Don't just hang out with kids that are your own race. Hang out with kids that are different races than you. And that's one thing that people that like you gotta teach. That's one thing that's like very important to like teach your kids. Teach your kids. Don't be racist. Don't like judge someone because of their skin. Don't not be friends with someone because they're black. Be friends with Be friends with with everyone. So I guess that's I was raised. I guess that's the way I was raised. I was I was raised to, play with everyone. I was raised to be friends with everyone, not just to be friends with kids that are white. Be friends with everyone. Be friends with... I mean, I'm not friends with everyone, but, like, I'm friends with, like, kids that are different races than me, so that's, like, important. Well, it's not really important to... I don't know if it's important to be friends... No, it's not... Well, it's not really important to be friends that are with kids that are different races than you, but it's important to not be racist. I don't know. I mean, at the same time, if you go to like an all-white school in the suburbs that's all white, then like you're not gonna really have much choice because there's all white kids. Or if you go to like a black school in the hood, live in like the projects, then you're not gonna have much choice because there's no white kids or black kids. But if you go to a school that's like mixed racial, like I do, then yeah, don't be racist. I guess don't be racist. Go to a school. No, don't. If you go to a school with kids, that are different races than you, then, don't not be friends with them because they're, black or Spanish. That like the reason to not be friends with someone is if they're an asshole, if they're mean or an asshole. Because if someone's like happens to be black, happens to be a different race, and they're like an asshole, it's not because they're black. They're just an asshole. I mean, some people might, I don't know, it's just because they're an asshole. So I'm saying, like, if they're an asshole, or like a bully or a bad guy, then that's like a valid reason not to be friends with them. I'm saying if someone's like a good guy, don't like back in the '60s, obviously people, white people purposely wouldn't be friends with black people because they're black, but it's not like that anymore. Because like. That was back in the 50s and 60s. People, white people didn't like some white people didn't like black people because they were black. But nowadays, you try not to be that way. I don't know where the fuck this discussion started. Me talking about how black friends turned into this whole fucking like race lesson. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, like, there's certain people that you don't want to be friends with, but, like, don't be friends with someone just because they're a different race than you. That's a dumb reason not to be friends with someone. There's valid reasons not to be friends with someone because they're mean and they're an asshole, or they're just a jerk. That's a valid reason. But, but being friends with someone because they're black is not really a good reason. Like they're like, why aren't you friends with this? Why aren't you friends with Jamal? Because he's black. Because he's black. But that's dumb reason. But obviously, yeah, people that are racist, obviously, yeah, because obviously, if people that are racist, obviously they're gonna raise their kids to not like black people. But that's that. I'm saying
Still hard, huh?
it's 2026. So.
My turn, motherfucker.
Oh, I thought this guy was dead. See, I guess I just knocked him unconscious. Oh, come on! What the fuck? I can't believe this guy's fucking kill me. Jesus, man. I'm still drinking the Welch's Cran Grape energy drink. That's pretty good. It's actually really good. But yeah, don't be racist is what I'm trying to say. Moral of the point I'm trying to make, don't be racist. That's the point. Yeah, that's my whole point. Don't be racist. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Don't be racist. So yeah, something like when people say when people accuse me of being racist, it's like what the I'm like, like, you sound dumb as hell. Anyone that says that clearly doesn't know me. Like, you don't know me. Like, if anyone that says that does not know me at all. Because that's the last thing I am. I mean, I might be a lot of things, but I'm not racist. I mean, there might be other things that I definitely am. Like, people call me fat, then yeah, I'm a little fat. People say that, like, sometimes I make, like, offensive, jokes, then, I admit that. I'll sometimes say that. Sometimes I say, like, inappropriate stuff. I'm not really I'm not a pervert, but I'm some people. That's another thing. People refer to me as I might say perverted things, but I'm not like someone that's like a weirdo. But when you say like inappropriate things, like a pervert, I might say perverted things sometimes, but I'm not like I'm not like someone that like goes around like touching girls. Because the definition of being like a pervert is like going around like touching girls without their consent. Well, that's actually sexual assault, but same thing, obviously you go around touching girls on their ass, then you're a pervert. I don't go around doing that. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. Because, like, yeah. Yeah, But I'm saying, like, so people, like, sometimes people tend to, like, so I guess, like, saying perverted things, but people might, just because people might, they think because I say certain stuff, they mean that they think that means that like that's like they think that like I do more than just that. Like they think that like I'm someone that like does like more than just that. They think of someone that's like a weirdo and like does more than just that. But they're wrong. I don't do it more than that. But they might think I do because they're stupid. But no, I'm not that type. But yeah, people use terms too loosely. People just use everyone nowadays they use terms like too fucking loosely. Now, when people will accuse me or accuse someone of being racist or being a pedophile just because they support Trump. It's another dumb thing. There's some liberals. Like I literally had this liberal teacher of mine, this teacher of mine that's liberal, I literally had them say, they literally said to me, so since you support Trump, they said like, do you have black and gay friends? And I was like, yeah, I do. And they were like, so since you have black and gay friends and are a Trump supporter, you must think that you think that they shouldn't have the same rights as you because they're black and gay. And I'm like, when the fuck did I say that? That's what he said. He's like, that's what. I didn't say when the fuck did I say that, but I was like, what? Like, where'd you get that from? But I didn't say when the. But like I'm saying, like just because I'm a Trump, so he didn't say like do you. He didn't like say so since you're a Trump supporter, do you think he didn't like like if he like he didn't ask me like since you're a Trump supporter and you have black and gay friends, do you think that they shouldn't have the same rights as you? You know, if he would have that, but and I would have said no. But he didn't like ask me. He didn't ask me like he didn't ask me that. He didn't ask me. He said since you have black and gay friends and support Trump, you think that they shouldn't have the same rights as you because they're black and gay. Like half like who the like that's like the dumbest. That was probably the dumbest shit I ever heard. Dumbest shit I've heard in my life. Like he didn't say like since he didn't like if he would have asked me, it wouldn't be as bad. I still would have been a dumb question. But if he would have asked me, if he would have like said like since you have black and gay friends and support Trump, do you think that they shouldn't have the same rights as you because of that? And I would say no. But he didn't say that. He said, you think because you support Trump, you think that they shouldn't have the same rights as you. He said you think. So he's like accusing me, like saying, like, how are you gonna tell me what I'm? You think that they shouldn't have the same rights as you, like not just do you think, you think like he's saying, you think, like how are you gonna like say that? How are you gonna like accuse me of not thinking black and gay people should, like how do you like? It's just fucking dumb as fuck. Like liberals, they think that someone's racist and like homophobic just because they support Trump. It's so stupid. I don't like it's so stupid. It's just so stupid. Oh, I fucking hate liberals. Yeah. I mean, most people. There's been a couple people at because my school is mostly liberal, so most of the most kids, yeah, most of them, yeah. So most of them, when they find out, most of them when they find out I'm a Trump supporter, they might like criticize me at first, but they won't like not be friends with me because they'll still continue to be friends with me. They might not like that I support Trump, but they're not gonna. There might be there might be some people, but like at my school, like most of my friends, they'll still be friends with me. They might criticize me over liking Trump, and they might wish that I didn't like Trump, but they're not gonna. I mean, I don't really like Trump. I'm a Republican. I don't really like him. Like I don't know if I really like. I don't know if I like him, but like I don't know. I think he's I think he's gonna do what's right for our country. He's gonna do the stuff with Venezuela, and yeah, I think he's a good president. Is what I'm trying to say. He's not as bad as everyone says he is. Like these liberals. I mean, he might be a little crazy. He's definitely fucking crazy as shit. But liberals want to act like he's not that bad. What I'm trying to say is he's not that bad. Liberals try to make it out to be like he's some awful person, but he's really not. He's not that bad. And yeah, he's not that bad. I don't know. I know I shouldn't be talking about politics, but well, I don't. I can talk about what I want. Usually, I don't talk. I talk about politics like socially, even though I really shouldn't. Just with like friends and stuff. But I know I shouldn't really be talking about politics on here much. But I don't talk about politics on here much. But sometimes I don't know. I just stuff on my mind. I want to get off my mind. But I don't really talk about politics much. But sometimes. No, I talk about but I don't talk about politics on here much. Well, sometimes I do, but not really much on here, because on here I like to talk about other, just other stuff that actually, like, matters, and that's actually important. Fucking politics. Sometimes I just get so tired of talking about politics. It's like, because my friend, because I have, like, a couple of friends that are kind of liberal. I have, like, one friend that's conservative, like I am, And then all the other ones are fucking liberal, and because the ones that are black, obviously most black people are liberal and don't like Trump. There's some black, there's like this. There is actually this one black kid that likes Trump at my school. He's all right. I'm kind of friends with him, but like I'm not really like that good friends with him. I don't know. He's all right, but I don't know. But anyway, so it's funny. There is kind of one, but but yeah, there's some black people that voted for Trump, but not. Yeah, there's actually yeah, it was like a fair amount. There's a fair amount of Latinas that voted for Trump too. Yeah, good man. Yeah, actually, it was like a pretty good amount. I don't know. Yeah, because it seems like so. I have like some friends that are like kind of liberal.
What the hell?
Especially like most of my friends are kind of liberal. There's like one. I have like one or two friends that are like that are Republican. Most of them are Democrats, and it's just like it's always like this one friend of mine, him, and then like he's always trying to like he's always like Trump this, Trump that. He's always like There's one friend of mine. He tries to prove to me that Trump's a pedophile. Because I'm saying Trump's not a pedophile, and you can't convince me otherwise. But he tries to convince me. He tries to convince me that Trump's a pedophile. And he's like, yeah, Trump's definitely a pedophile, Liam. And then he shows me the fucking picture of Trump and Epstein together. He's saying, Trump and Epstein, they're close friends. There's multiple pictures of them, together, and it's so stupid. That's not proof. Show me a picture of Trump and Epstein, together at a function. I don't know if I might have said bye, but showing me a picture of Trump and Epstein like together, that's not proof. That's not fucking proof that Trump's a pedophile. There's no proof. They have no proof. So he basically thinks by showing me a picture of Trump and Epstein that's proof that Trump's a pedophile. That's what he thinks. That's not true. He keeps trying to convince me. He's like, Trump's a pedophile, Liam. He hung out with Epstein. There's pictures of him with Epstein. Yeah, there's pictures of them like together at like events, like at weddings and events and stuff. There's no picture of them doing anything inappropriate together. Obviously, Epstein was doing tons of shit that was inappropriate. That's obvious. But like that's obvious. Obviously, Epstein's a horrible guy. I hope he, burns in hell. But Trump's not Epstein's a bad guy, but Trump's not a bad guy. Yeah, he might. I don't know if he's a great guy. He might not be a great guy, but he's not a pedophile. He might be like he might be like some things. He might not be like the best person, but he's not a pedophile. Is what I'm trying to say. Trump's not a pedophile. That's the point I'm trying to make. That's what I'm trying to say. He might be like a lot of things, but he's not pedophile, and he's not He's not pedophile, and he's not racist. He's damn sure not a pedophile. He's not a pedophile or racist, but he's damn sure not a pedophile. Damn sure. It's just so stupid. Like showing me a picture of Trump and Epstein together is not proof that Trump's a pedophile. It's not proof that Trump did anything inappropriate, with the girls like Epstein did. It's not proof. It's no proof. They were probably friends because they're both very successful businessmen. They're both very successful businessmen. And so they're both from New York. They're both from New York, for fuck's sake. That's another reason. They're both very good businessmen that are from New York. So it makes sense why they would be friends, because they're very successful businessmen that are from New York. So it makes sense. Like, this doesn't mean he's a pedophile. It doesn't mean Trump's a pedophile. I mean, there might be some, like, Prince Andrews probably was a pedophile. Bill Clinton, maybe. I just still don't know if Bill Clinton's really a pedophile. He might be a little bit, because he is a little suspicious. He is definitely a little suspicious, him and Hillary. So he might be. But that's not really a definite thing, because there's no proof. Prince Andrews, there was some proof on him. He definitely got in some trouble. So Prince Andrews is definitely a pedophile. You know, royal family, in a way. So Prince Andrews, I would say, yeah, pedophile. Bill Clinton might be a pedophile, but still, like, there's not really proof. But Bill Clinton's probably a little bit more than, a little bit more than Trump, because Trump's not a pedophile. But Bill Clinton might be. It's still not a definite thing, but he might be. Another thing I don't get is people want to accuse Trump of being homophobic, and that one, I don't know if that one's completely true, but it's not. He might be a little bit, but that one is not completely true. But it's not. He's probably more. He's probably like. He's probably more so homophobic than he is racist. He's not racist, but like I'm saying, there's a better chance of him being homophobic than being racist. I don't think he's racist. I don't know. I don't know if he's homophobic either, but he might be. He's more homophobic than he is racist. Is what I'm saying. I don't really think he's either of those things, but like if like I had to guess one, I would guess him being homophobic over racist. Like he's not he's more homophobic than he's racist. There's, like, if I had to pick one, if I had to guess one, then I would guess that he's homophobic over him being racist. That's just me, though. I don't think he's either of them, but I think he's definitely more homophobic than he is racist. But yet again, as I said, I don't think he's really either of those things. He's definitely not racist. Homophobic, maybe to like a certain extent. Maybe he's to a certain extent, but he's not racist. He's not racist. He said he has multiple black people. I've been to his fucking hotel, and there was multiple black people, you know, working in his hotel. So obviously, if he was racist, he wouldn't have black people working in his fucking hotel. And they might say, oh, because it's just workers, people that are working for him, But like, it's people that he has to pay. Man, I don't know. It's people that, like, I don't know if it comes out of his direct pocket. Well, I mean, I don't know. It comes out of someone's. I mean, it's his hotel, so yeah, like it's his. Yeah, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is he can't be racist if he has black people working in his hotel. But I know liberals will argue about that being like, it's just. Why did I turn this into a political rant? I'm sorry. I don't mean to turn this shit into a political rant, because I know a lot of you people probably don't give a fuck about politics that are watching me, but I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It pisses me off. It pissed some people to say that it's liberal. I just don't get liberals. Liberals are so stupid. The liberals are fucking dumb as shit. God. They're so stupid, all these liberals. And they say Republicans are bad. Never done anything for our country. It's bad. What? But yeah. Let me switch over to a different topic. I'm getting tired of fucking politics. It's gonna make big. But yeah. I don't know. That volcano case Rio talked about that the other day. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. That was really good. Like, I really enjoyed that. That was really good. That volcano quesarito. That was really good. I kind of had to borrow money to get it though, but it was still pretty good. Yeah, I'm kind of broke. I kind of had to borrow money to get it. Because I'm broke as fuck. But it was pretty good though. It was worth it. It was good. With that volcano sauce in there was like really good. And then like I didn't show it on camera, but off camera I put a little bit of fire sauce on it, and that took it up a notch. It was like I didn't show that. I didn't show me putting fire sauce on it on camera because I just reviewed the product. But off camera I put a little bit of hot sauce on it, and took a and ate like I ate the rest of it, but yeah, some hot sauce on it. But that was off camera. I didn't on video. I didn't show all that. But I'm saying, yeah. Um, one more thing. I know I'm not racist, but like the people that are people that are liberal and they find out that I'm a Trump supporter, some of them might not be friends with me, but then there's other ones that stick around because they like me. They might like lecture me and about being a Trump supporter. They might lecture me about Trump and lecture me about being a Trump supporter, and they might not like the fact that I'm a Republican. They might not like the fact. They might they wish that I didn't like Trump. They wish that I was a Democrat, but they don't hate me because of it. They hate my political beliefs, but they don't hate me as a person. So they might lecture me about it and not like the fact that I'm a Republican, support Trump, but they'll still continue to be friends with me because they like me. They don't like my political beliefs or my political party, but they like me as a person. So yeah, because I'm someone that's likable. I'm someone that people want to be friends with. I'm not like someone that's like the problem is I don't want to keep harping on this. I'm just saying one more thing about it. I don't want to keep. I just want to say like some liberals think that Republicans are all racist and homophobic and like all this shit, but it's not true. Like it's not like people that say all Republicans are racist. They're fucking wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. Those people, because they're not. There might be some that are like some that are really conservative might be, but not all of them. Like you can't say that all people that are Republican are racist. It's not true. And that's what some liberals say. There's literally some liberals that said all Trump supporters, are racist. They're fucking wrong. And that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's move on. Let's transition to a different conversation. I kind of been harping on this for like a while now. Yeah, I've been on this for like 20 minutes. I mean, some of you might be just joining the stream. But yeah, let me transition. Let me because anyway, yeah, that Taco Bell volcano quesadilla that I had that was good. That was good. You see, I'm talking about food now because the thing is, talking about food brings people together. I know you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm fat," but talking about food brings people together. That's why I do food reviews. I don't do like political rants. I've made a few like political videos, but I don't like do political rants like all the time. Just like I do food reviews. Like, I might make a couple political videos once in a while, but it's not like what I like normally do. Because if I did that, my channel would. If I did that, there would probably be a lot less people watching my videos if I only talked about politics. I don't. I rarely ever talk about politics on here. Sometimes only like on streams, and then once in a while, if there's like there might be a topic, something that comes up that I talk about. But normally, I do food reviews, and movie reviews because that food reviews brings people together. Food reviews, food in general, brings people together. People bond over food. People. That maybe don't like each other. If they got some good food in front of them, then they could they could get along. They could bond over food, and they could get along and make up, and become friends over some food, over some good food. So food politics separates people. Politics separates people and divides people. But food brings people together. Food brings people together. So there might two people that don't have the same beliefs as each other. They can get along. Eating some good food. That's it's food. some good food. Yeah, I'm getting hungry talking about it. I'm saying, like, food brings people together. Politics divides people. So, yeah, so, right, I talk about food. But yeah, I talk about sometimes during history. My history teacher talks about politics all the fucking time. So he does talk about Trump, and because he's like he's very liberal, and he hates Trump. He really hates Trump. And so all we do is talk about politics and history. But he said that politics goes into because political presidents, could be American history. So so talking about politics goes into history classes. That's a part of history class. It goes into it. It goes in with history class. It goes in. Yeah, it goes into the class. So that's so teachers aren't. So it goes into the history lesson. Politics. Because a lot of times politics has something to do with the lesson. Politics, has something to do with the lesson. So, politics goes into, the history lesson a lot of times. So he's able to get away with that since he's a history teacher. Since politics goes into, the history lesson and history class, so he's able to get away with that since he's a history teacher. Because teachers aren't really supposed to talk about politics. But as I said again, he's able to get away with it because he's a history teacher, and that goes into the history lesson. So. But yeah, why am I still talking about this? Holy fuck! I'm still talking. I try to get off the conversation. I try to transition to a different topic, but somehow I get myself back on this conversation. I get myself back on this fucking topic. Yeah, I can't get off this fucking topic. I don't know why. Sometimes, when I really want to talk about something, I really want to talk about it, and it's hard to stop talking about it. If I really want to talk about something, then I'll talk about it for a while, and it's kind of hard to get me to stop talking about it because I'm just it's just have it on my mind. I just really want to talk about it. Sometimes it's hard for me to stop talking about it because it's on my mind. It's just what I want to talk about, and it's hard to get me to stop talking about it because I don't know. So yeah, but yeah, don't hate me. This whole stream I've been talking this whole stream I've been talking about shit. Don't hate people because of who they are and what they believe. It's literally the lesson. It's literally what the whole stream basically I've been talking about. Yeah, that's basically the lesson of today's stream. The lesson of today's stream is don't hate people because of what they believe in or what their skin color is. That's the fucking lesson of today's stream. That's the lesson of today's live stream, guys. That's the topic of today's live stream, guys. That's the lesson, for today's live stream. So, killed myself. Not like.
No need to put coffee in your booty. Put boots in.
What the fuck? Right. I like live stream. Live stream is good. I like live stream. Live stream, it's cool. For people that say that I'm not good at doing shit, doing live streaming, doing whatever, they're wrong. It's I'm good at doing stuff. People underestimate me and think I'm dumb. I might be dumb to a certain extent, but I'm not someone that's stupid and doesn't know anything. I know a lot of shit. I know more than them. Most of the people that call me stupid, I know more than them. People want to underestimate me, but then when they hear me talk, talk, then they're he's actually when I'm not making jokes and when I'm not talking about politics. Even when I am talking about politics, Like there's some teachers have said to me that they're impressed of how much I know about politics, and there's other ones that obviously lecture me about my political beliefs and what my political beliefs are. But there's other ones that have said, they're like, they're impressed that I know a lot about politics. Because most kids my age don't know shit about politics, so they're impressed that, like, for my age, I know a lot about politics for my age. So, they're impressed. It's impressive to them, and like I'm able to determine what someone is because of their beliefs. Like most kids, if they hear someone like talking about politics, they're I'll be able to determine by what they say if they're a Republican or a Democrat by what they say. But other kids that don't know shit about politics, they won't be able to determine that because they don't know fuck about politics. But me, I'll be able to because I know. So they're impressed. So some are definitely impressed that I'm able that I know a lot about politics. Because I'm smart. I know a lot. Not just politics. I know a lot about like history and like this history and history. I do know a lot about history. I mean, I do. I mean, even though I'm kind of failing my history, I don't know. Am I failing? I think I'm on like the verge of failing. I don't know. But I know a lot about like history. Like when you hear me like talk, like when it's not like just joking around and shit. When you hear me like talk like facts, then like some people are like, oh, like they're impressed. They're like, oh, I didn't know you knew all this, Liam. I didn't know. Like they're impressed that like I knew. Like if I say like information, like history information, or like when like they ask, or if someone like asks me like a question, and like I get it right, like when was the Titanic, or when did this happen, or who was the first president, or who's this, who's that, then like I'm able to like I'm able to tell them the answer. I'm able to tell them the correct answer. I know the answer to a lot of like history questions, and they're like, like I'm impressed, Liam. They didn't know that like I knew all this stuff. So when I do, like when they hear me like talk about it, they're like, wow, I'm impressed, Liam, and teachers and people in general, they're like, like they're like, I'm impressed, Liam. I'm impressed that you know this stuff, like because they didn't expect me to know this stuff. They thought that I didn't know shit, and so when they do hear me like say stuff that's actually smart. Because sometimes, like, I say, like, stuff that's not smart when I'm joking around and stuff. So when they hear me, like, say stuff that isn't bullshit, they're surprised. They're surprised that, like, I know this shit. They're surprised that, like, I know, about stuff. They're surprised, they're like, damn, they're like, wow, Liam, I didn't know that, you knew about this. I didn't know that, you knew about all this. But I do. So they're surprised. They're definitely, like, very surprised, because they didn't think I knew shit about it, but I do. Because I'm smart. I'm smarter than what I'm trying to say is I'm smarter than people think I am. People think I'm not smart. People think I'm a dumbass, but I'm not. I'm smarter than they think. I might be not like super book smart, but I know like I know my shit. I know a lot more shit than people think I do. Like I know a lot more shit than people think I do. So when they hear me talk, like, and it's not bullshit, when they hear me, spit facts, then they're impressed because and they're surprised. They didn't know. They didn't know. I was throwing my head on the train for you. I was like, I will jump in front of the train for you. I'll catch your grenade for you. Throw my head on the plane for you. I'll jump in front of the train for you. I'll do anything for you. Oh, I was going through all this pain. Take a bullet straight through my veins. Yes, I will die for you, baby, but you won't do the same. Yes, baby. When did I start? Okay, so 55 minutes in the screen for. I'm gonna go for like another 5 maybe another like 5-10 minutes probably to get off film. But yeah, people are impressed when I like spit facts and say stuff that's like smart and not bullshit. They're impressed. Yeah, they're impressed. They're very impressed. It's just because yeah, I have multiple teachers that like that have been like very surprised by like shit I know because like other people didn't know it. And like I know like a lot of stuff like I know like movies a lot of stuff that people my age wouldn't know. I know like stuff like movies like old movies like movies from like the 70s and 80s I know about because I'm a big movie guy. I'm a movie buff. So a lot of stuff that people ask me about movies like I'll know. What's up, Tony? Tony, give it. What's Tony? Yeah, whatever your name is. What's up to you? Hope you enjoy the stream. Make sure to drop a like on the stream, and yeah, hope you're having a good night. And, yeah, but yeah, people underestimate me, but when they hear me, spit facts and then they're surprised. They're surprised. Like people are surprised that I'm intelligent. I'm more intelligent than people think I am. Yo, pronounce my name properly. So I'm not the best with read because that's one thing I suck at reading. I know how to read like simple words, but if you're gonna have a fucking complicated, like maybe have a more normal username. Like have a more. That's why my username is like is like pretty easy to just LO for something because. Like simple. My YouTube name is simple YouTube name, but yours ain't. So I'm saying like, I mean it might be your last name. I don't know. I can't help it if it's your last name. But I'm saying like if you want people to pronounce your name properly, then maybe have a maybe have a maybe have a username that ain't that difficult to pronounce. So, or maybe have your username that's not too difficult to pronounce. So, yeah. But yeah, I still love you. I still love you. You're watching my video. I still appreciate you watching my video, tuning into my live stream, and watching my video. So yeah. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm smarter than people think. Yeah, I've been another rant I'm on. Yeah, if you missed it, anyone that missed it, that didn't hear me, yeah, people think I'm dumb because I say like when I say like inappropriate jokes and stuff, and like joke around, then they think that that's all I do. They think that that's all I do, and all I know is like inappropriate dumb shit. They think that's like all I do is say dumb bullshit, but they're wrong. And then when they hear me say shit that's actually intelligent, they're surprised. Like, wow, I'm like really surprised that you knew this. I'm really surprised that you know all this. And yeah, I say, I'm not as dumb as I look. I'm not as dumb as I look, and I'm not as dumb as I might seem. So don't judge a book by its cover. Basically, the moral of the story, don't judge a book by its cover. That's the moral of the story. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. That's the moral of the story. People judge me by the way I look and by, stuff I say. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's the whole lesson. Yeah, it's basically the lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover is what I'm trying to say. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's the lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. But too many people nowadays that tend to do that. People in general. Well, people probably did it more back then, actually. Yeah, people probably did that more back. I don't know what I'm talking about. People did that a lot more back then. Because back then, people, didn't like people. People didn't like, people because of their race, because of the color of their skin. That was so. Yeah, so I guess people have been judging. But people have been judging people by the way they look for fucking like years. People have been doing that since like the beginning of time, for years. So it's not anything new. That's not anything. It's not. It's not. So yeah, but you know, people are generally so impressed. They're like really, they're like so impressed when I say it's like smart shit. They're like, "Wow, Liam, you know, you're actually more smart than I thought you were." Like they're impressed. So many teachers over the years have said that to me, and people in general. It's true, man. I know more than people think. Like I know a good amount about history. I know a lot about movies. I'm a big movie guy, right? So I know a lot about movies and like older movies, like movies from like the 70s and 80s. Kind of crazy how you speak in by yourself. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but whatever. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. So I know a lot about movies. I know a lot about movies from like the 70s and 80s. And most people my age wouldn't know about that, but I know a good amount about that. I know a good amount about movies, and other kids my age don't know shit about that. I met you talking alone. Oh yeah, well yeah, why not? Man, bro, how old are you? 18? Why? Yeah, 18. Yeah, if you're trying to get my number, then I don't think that's gonna work. I mean, maybe. I mean, if you're single, maybe. I mean, if you would do it, I'm not really into that. I don't know. It doesn't seem like you're doing this. Damn, you sound 8. Wow, fuck. Damn, you don't sound 18. You sound 45. Ah, fuck you. Yeah. Ah, fuck you. Hey, nah, bro. Pause. How's that pause? What did I say? How's that? What the fuck did I even say that was pause? Oh, when I said fuck you, is that it? Yeah, so many people. I kind of be saying that too. Like when people like say fuck you, I'm like, you know, no, I'm like, if you want, or like I'm like, no thanks, or like I say like, maybe, or like I'm like you wish, or I'm like you wish, like I pause on the number. What number stuff? I mean, you slow in the head. No offense. Mm. I, how is that not no? If you no, but he said no. I don't know. It's kind of. You, I'm just letting you know this. I'm not. I don't have a problem banning people. I don't have a problem, banning people. So if that's what I'm gonna have to do, then maybe that's what I'm gonna do. So don't. So watch what you're saying right now, because I'm not. Generally, what are you even doing? I'm playing a fucking game, you motherfucker. What the fuck does it look like? Yeah, bro. If you're gonna keep if you're gonna keep I mean, I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with like jokes or anything, but like if you're gonna say like a bunch of dumb shit, then jokes or anything, but like if you're gonna say like a bunch of dumb shit, unless you want me to roast it, I don't have a problem roasting the shit out of you. I can do that. Let me see what you look like. Okay, let me look at your profile. You look like some type of like young kid. Some type of young, not anything weird. I'm not trying to be anything weird, but you look like some type of like fucking like like hold on. You look like some type of fucking like you look like some fucking like fucking animated like cartoon character. You look like someone like out of like anime. You look like you look like Stuart Little. You look kind of like Stuart Little a little bit. You know Stuart Little. And you also kind of look like the kid from Ratatouille. And your hair is like kind of ugly, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm. Okay, that's enough. Tell your fans to report. You're the one to start. All right, I'm gonna tell you. What? Do it. It's not gonna do shit. Do it, bitch. Yeah, you're the one to start. You're one of those people. Yeah, you fucking little ass. You're probably some little ass kid that's uneducated. You don't even know. You just died. I know you, dumb motherfucker. You're probably some little ass kid that's immature, doesn't know shit. You probably don't got many friends. Just talk shit. Probably a bad person. You know, some little ass immature kid. You know, some little ass immature kid. Probably like, probably a Democrat. Have you seen your profile? My profile is better than you, bitch. I got more subscribers than you. You probably couldn't make interesting videos if you tried. I make a good amount of interesting videos. You probably couldn't make shit. Your videos would probably be dumb as fuck. You probably wouldn't know what to say. Your videos would probably be boring as fuck and get no views at all. You motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna ban this guy, but I gotta let me wait. I want to see, what else. I want to see what else this motherfucker has to say. But yeah, I'm gonna ban him. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Any like if any of you guys want me to ban him, I'll ban him. I just want to wait because I don't know. I don't mind. You know, I don't mind. You know, stream getting a little split. I was literally about to, log off. I was literally about to end the stream, but now since this motherfucker wants to talk shit, nah, the stream's gonna keep going for a little bit longer. I'm gonna get off soon now, but yes, you keep talking shit, man, you're gonna get banned. You're gonna get banned. Keep talking shit. I mean, I know I just kind of roasted you, but you kind of started it, and you're saying you're gonna report my account. Go ahead, bitch. Bro said, guys, dude, we got no one. Yeah. To shut up, man. Yeah, and you're one of my. So I got two people watching, but yet you're one of them. You're one of those people watching. Like you're one of those people that watch my videos just to talk shit, but you're still benefiting me by watching me right now. You're still benefiting me, so thank you. So, arguing alone. I'm arguing with you, bitch. So go fuck yourself, fucker. You're done. You're probably a liberal Democrat. You look like Stuart Little. You look like some dumb, not 2 views ain't gonna get YouTube to pay you. Oh, you stupid. Say one more thing, Tom. Yeah, you can't even come up with good insults. You can't, like, I'm gonna ban you, but I want to wait until you say something like really. Like, I want to wait until this guy says something, like, really fucked up to ban him. But, like, if... I want to... Yeah, your comeback... So, your roasts suck. You suck. You suck as a person. You're just dumbass little kid. Ban me, bitch. Alright? Okay, so you're asking me to ban you. Okay. What? Say one more thing. Say one more thing. I'm gonna let you come out with your best insult, with your best roast. I know you're probably not going to come up with anything good because you're a dumb, stupid motherfucker. Imagine naming yourself a password. That's the best you... Is that your row? Is that your fucking row? That's the best you can come up with, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, I should go ahead and ban this guy. Because I know some other people in the stream, this guy might be disrupting you, so I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna ban this guy in 1 second. I want to let him say, like, one more thing. Like, I want to let you be the stupid one talking about roast in the Big 26. Yeah, because I'm not a liberal Democrat like you. Grow up. Me grow up, bitch. You're the one that started talking shit. Any you talking shit makes you like. Because I talk shit just to be funny. You talk shit because you're like a bully. You're a bad guy. No, roast is pop. And you know what I'm fucking saying. But I'm gonna let you come up with your best insult. Just come up with some. I'm gonna let you say. You probably can't come up with anything good because you're a dumb motherfucker. But I'm gonna let you try to come up with something, and depending on if it's good or not, I'm gonna ban you. I'm probably still gonna ban you, bro. Talking about Democrats. Not, not a bit. No, yeah. Can't even come up with anything good. You can't even come up with anything good. Who the fuck are you, You're definitely not someone from my school. No, you're just a piece of shit. But yeah, I'm definitely the band. You're so low key. You got time to ban because I am the only view you got. You delaying? I'm not delaying banning you. I want to let you come up with something because you can't come up with anything good. Your insults suck. Your comebacks, like my comebacks are better than, like, people say I'm not the best at roasting, but I'm definitely better than you motherfucking dumb ass, immature punk ass kid. You look like fucking Jack Doherty and act just like Jack Doherty, you little punk ass bitch, little punk ass little fucking bitch. You probably still like shit the bed, and you probably still take baths, go cry to your mommy. And yeah, your mom. Speaking of your mom, she was in my bed last night. Your mom, she was loving on me, man. It was a good night. Yeah, your mom she was loving on me. Me and your mom, we had a good time last night in the bed. But yeah, you probably still, so go cry to your mommy. You know, I ain't insulting you, just kind of speaking Chinese. You arguing with someone you ain't even seen. That's childish, doing arguing. I can't even read your whole fucking comment. But I'm definitely gonna ban you in 2 seconds. I ain't insulting you. I'm just speaking facts. You arguing with someone you ain't even this so childish. You arguing by yourself. Just ban me, bro. So embarrassing. Yeah, you can't even come up with any good insult. I'm letting you. I gave you multiple opportunities to come up with like a good roast, to come up with a good insult, but you can't. You fail to come up with a good insult. You're just saying like, you can't. Why are you talking about roasting the Big 26? So you're like, oh, stop talking about you're talking about roasting the Big 26. I'm speaking. You're not speaking no facts. You're saying you're speaking facts. You don't know me. You're probably some like dumb little kid, and you're probably like a bully. You probably got no friends. Probably got no job. Well, you seem like you're fucking 12. So if you're 12, you obviously got no life. Probably just like sit at home all day and just do dumb shit. You little fucking bitch. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and ban you. I gave you multiple opportunities to come up with like something good to roast me about. I gave you so many opportunities to come up with like a good insult, but you haven't. You have yet to come up with you failed to come up with a good insult. Like, I want to let you come up with something good, and then I was gonna ban you afterwards. But now you refuse to. You refuse to come up with a good insult. So I'm gonna ban you. So goodbye. Remove. Oh no, my bad. I removed the comment. Hold on. How do I? Wait, did I? No, I think I removed. Did I? I can't fucking tell what I. Well, we'll see if you. We'll see. But I'm pretty. I removed you. I don't know. Oh no, I removed. My bad. Let me. How? At the time. But how do I do that? I'm sorry. No. Why am I saying frowns? Well, I can hide user. Can I time? I don't know at the time. Can I do something loud? Yeah, that worked out. Okay, so I put. Okay, so I hid you from the channel. That's basically banning you because your comments won't come up on you. So that's basically banning you. Well, I think you can still see my channel, but you just can't comment and Yeah, okay. Okay, so I ban you. Your comments are, yeah. I put hide user. That's yeah, hide user. I think that's the best I could do right now. Yeah. Okay. So I banned him. I pressed hit hide user from the channel, which is basically banning you because none of your comments will show up. So yeah. So you don't got to worry about that guy anymore. I'm sorry to anyone that had to deal with that dumb motherfucker. It was kind of fun, going back and forth with him a little bit, but I definitely got to ban this guy. I'm not gonna let this guy not. I had fun going back and forth with him for a little bit, but now it's time to ban him. So he's banned, or basically banned, not technically banned, guys, but he can't comment anymore. He can't comment anymore. So fuck him, fuck that guy. I'm sorry to anyone that had to deal with that motherfucker. Well, actually no. Well, you guys might have liked it. You guys probably were entertained. You guys, yeah, most likely some of you guys were probably entertained because it's entertaining. Because yeah, I kind of had fun going back and forth with him a little bit, but I had to ban him. I couldn't there's no way I couldn't have banned him. I had to, but it was fun going back and forth with him for a little. Anyways, yeah, but to anyone, to anyone that was like bothered by that guy, and I'm sorry you had to deal with that. And to any of you that got some enjoyment, some entertainment out of it, I'm glad you did. Because yeah, I know some of you probably got some entertainment out of it because it is entertaining. So I don't blame for any of you that got entertainment out of that. I honestly don't blame because it is kind of entertaining. So yeah. But you don't gotta worry about that guy anymore, I banned him. He did kind of make the stream a little bit more interesting. So now the stream will probably, do a little bit better. So I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm not really mad. I mean, I know I might kind of seem a little bit mad, but I'm not mad. I'm not really that mad. Because at least now the stream will get more views. The stream will definitely do better now since that guy wants to do that. So now the stream's, so he made the stream more entertaining. He's an asshole, and I had to ban him. Because yeah, I wanted to give him some type of consequence. I'm not gonna let someone talk to me like that and I gave him so many opportunities. I gave him because roasting's kind of my thing. I like roasting, talking shit, but I gave him so many opportunities to come up with a good insult, and he couldn't. He refused to come up with a good insult, so I just went ahead and banned him. Fuck this guy. He's just saying this is a dumbass, immature, Gen Z kid. I know I'm Gen Z too, but he's probably Gen Alpha. That motherfucker's probably 10 or 12. He seemed pretty immature. So fuck him. Fuck that motherfucker. That fucking dumb motherfucker. He's probably broke. So yeah, forget him. But yeah, let's move on from the guy. But I'm not mad because yeah, the stream will definitely get more views now. The stream will definitely do a lot better now since more people are gonna watch it because it's entertaining. People So yeah, I'm not too mad 'cause now the stream will definitely get more views now because of what just happened. Because of what just happened, what you just witnessed, the stream will definitely do a lot better now. So I guess I could thank him for that. I can thank him for that. But he's an asshole. He's an asshole, but yeah, he did definitely get my stream a lot more views. Because now my stream will definitely do a lot better. So, I can thank him for that. That guy's a kid, a punk ass motherfucking kid. He's probably gets no girls. Probably doesn't even try to talk to girls. I mean, it's not really that that's not really that much to brag about. It's as I said, I said this at the beginning of the stream, girls are annoying as fuck, but he probably doesn't even try to get. But the girls are annoying as fuck, but at the same time, if you're getting girls and girls are attracted to you, that's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. They're annoying, but if the girls are attracted to you, that's definitely a good thing. But that guy's probably ugly as shit. He's dumb as hell. Yeah, you don't want people like that. If life is too short to deal with negativity, deal with people like that. People like that you want to stay away from. People like that you want to stay far away from. And because that guy's not worth it. You want to stay away from. You want to stay away from people like that. Stay away from negative people because life's too short to deal with that shit. Life's too short to deal with that shit. So people like that you definitely want stay away from. Those type of people are the people that you do not want to be friends with because those are the type of people that bring you down. So fuck that guy, little bitch, fucking dumbass bitch. But yeah, oh yeah, I hope you guys. Yeah, I hope you guys got some entertainment. I definitely got some. My throat's a little dry. I finished the Welch's Energy drink. I like a team of that. Oh yeah, first. Yeah, so maybe after this stream, like I need to get some water. Because my throat's a little dry. 'Cause, energy drinks though, like energy drinks, they could be refreshing if they're cold, but they don't really. They quench your thirst, but at the same time, like they kind of quench your thirst, but they don't hydrate you. Energy drinks do not hydrate you. So for people that think that, so yeah, energy drinks do not hydrate you at all. They don't. They do not hydrate you. So if you're drinking a Monster before a workout, that's probably some people they drink like a Red Bull or a Monster before their workout. It's not really the smartest idea. I mean, maybe I guess to give you a little bit of energy, but drink Gatorade. Drink Gatorade. Well, drinking Gatorade that's more for like after during your workout or after your workout. Drinking like Gatorade or like Prime or or water. Yeah, water with electrolytes in it. That's what you want to drink. I mean, I know I'm not really the best person to give people like health advice, but drinking an energy drink before a workout is kind of dumb because then you're gonna be like dehydrated. You're gonna be dehydrated. That's what caffeine does. It dehydrates. It's like it doesn't. Yeah, it dehydrates you. I mean, it could be like refreshing, but it definitely doesn't hydrate you, and it definitely doesn't like if you're like really thirsty, then like it'll like wet your whistle, like wet your palate, but it won't hydrate you. If you're like dehydrated, then I do not recommend. If you're dehydrated and drinking energy drink, you're gonna be even more dehydrated. But if you're like a little thirsty, then it might quench your thirst. But then you might be still like a little thirsty after. But it'll like quench your thirst to a certain extent. But it won't hydrate you. If you're looking for something to hydrate you, don't. Again, don't. Energy drinks are bad. You shouldn't even be drinking energy. Most people shouldn't even be drinking energy drinks as is. Energy drinks aren't. They're not really that good for you. Energy drinks. Like, I only drink them, to do a review. I drink like the new ones to, review them. I only drink them, mostly, yeah, to review them. To review them. That's, and they're good. But yeah, mostly just to review them. For the reviews. That's what I do. I do reviews. So that's the main reason why I drink them is to review them. But when I'm not doing reviews, like I never drink them. Like when I'm not doing reviews, the only time I drink them is to review them. And then sometimes I drink the rest of them because why not? But I don't really drink them like off camera. I don't drink them like I'll drink them off camera, but I won't drink them. But just to drink them. I drink them because of the reviews. So like when I'm not doing the reviews, I won't drink them. I won't drink them, just for like the heck of it. Like just like to drink. It's for the reviews. I just do them to review. When I'm not like I don't drink them when I'm not doing the reviews. And, like when I'm not like I don't drink them like outside, of my reviews like on my own time. Like I might finish off the energy drink or drink like some more of it after I review it, but I won't like just drink an energy drink just to drink it. It'll be for the review. It'll be for the review. Sometimes it does like wake me up a little bit, and does like help me get through the day. But at the same time, if I wasn't doing reviews, I probably wouldn't drink them. I mean, maybe I would drink them sometimes, but I wouldn't really drink them like that often. I wouldn't drink them that often. So. Alright guys, we've been going on long now, haven't we? Yeah, we went on a little longer than I kind of wanted to. So I'm going to get off the stream now. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you, for tuning into that. And hope you guys, got some entertainment out of that shit that just happened. And, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. hope you guys enjoy the stream. I hope you guys, drop a like on the stream. And, hope you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later.